These latest headlines from ABC15 are sponsored by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorneys. One call, that's all.
I'm Faye Fredericks with your top stories from ABC15 Arizona. America Votes 2024, our team here at ABC 15, staying on top of legal challenges already popping up this year. We've just confirmed a judge will not require counties in Arizona to verify the citizenship of some 42,000 voters. This all stems from a lawsuit filed by a voter and a conservative advocacy group. They claimed election officials weren't following a 2022 Arizona law that requires them to double-check voter registration details with other government databases. The judge ruling the plaintiffs didn't have legal standing to bring the case and made the request too close to the election. An appeal is likely in this case. In the final weeks before the 2024 election, President Joe Biden will be in our state at least one more time. President Biden plans to make his way to Arizona next Thursday and Friday for an official visit. He's been campaigning for Vice President Kamala Harris at other events across the nation. We're working to learn more details about the president's visit, and we'll keep you updated on air and online at abc15.com. Running dry, push to save water continues here in the desert. Fire departments use millions of gallons a year, but they're also investing in ways to save.
Didn't have to choose between public safety and water conservation. They could do both at the same time.
Of this trailer, the El Mirage Fire Department is doing all it can to conserve. You can see how this works and the full story on our website, abc15.com. Oil and natural gas prices could drop in the next 5 years. The International Energy Agency releasing a report on how energy prices soared following Russia's invasion of Ukraine in 2022 and the current conflict in the Middle East. Report goes on to suggest oil and natural gas supplies could increase in the second half of this decade if the wars don't derail current trends. Look at how gorgeous this is. If you are thinking of heading to Yosemite National Park, they've ended their 2024 reservation season a few weeks early. That means visitors no longer need a reservation to drive through the California park. The online requirement was created to help reduce overcrowding and traffic congestion during peak season. As for next year, still unclear if the reservation system will be back in place. The Las Vegas Golden Knights kicking off year 8 at the Fortress, franchise that continues to grow in popularity, especially in the Hispanic community. One play-by-play announcer has entertained local fans by translating games into Spanish. Jesus Lopez does play-by-play for ESPN Deportes. He's one of only 3 Spanish commentators in the NHL, and despite starting in soccer, he picked up the excitement of hockey quickly.
It's a beautiful sport because they're skating on ice, so it's very artistic. And all of a sudden you find these great fights, man. So when there's a fight, I just call it like if it's a boxing match, and I enjoy, you know. Y la suelta el recto a la quijada, el gancho al hígado. I mean, you just connect, and that's entertaining.
It's like 2 sports in one right there. Fans can tune in tomorrow when the Knights take on the Tampa Bay Lightning. Puck drops at 4. You can watch the game on Arizona 61. Disney unveiling a new all-access Skip the Line plan at its U.S. parks. Under that new pilot program, pass will be priced per person per day based on the date and demand. At Disney World in Florida, a plan can range from $137 to $478. Meanwhile, at Disneyland in California, pass will be $400. It's fall and the leaves are changing color up in the high country. If this has you thinking maybe about a camping trip, our Smart Shopper team is sharing ways to save. First, they say plan a midweek stay at campgrounds. You can also prepare your own meals and take advantage of low-budget activities.
Fishing, hiking, walking, biking, all of those outdoor activities don't cost a lot of money.
Yeah, finally, if it's your first time camping, try setting up all your gear in your backyard first so you can get a better idea of the supplies you'll need.
I'm Chief Meteorologist Amber Sullins, tracking your forecast and the next storm system coming in. In fact, this is the first big fall storm headed to Arizona as we wrap up the week on Friday. The cold front with this storm trailing down through Phoenix early Friday morning, picking up winds, bringing in cooler air, and maybe giving us a few showers across the valley. Those chances lingering into Saturday before this storm system heads out of here. And we may even see a light dusting of snow up in the high country for areas above 6,500 feet in elevation. Less than an inch, though, likely in the Flagstaff area. Wind gusts near 40 miles per hour there. A chance of showers and isolated thunderstorms with around 1/10 of an inch of rain in the valley. Key timing is going to be Friday morning between about 5 and 10 a.m. But we will keep lingering chances into Saturday, too. Tomorrow, it's just the winds picking up late in the day out ahead of this storm system. 92 for our high tomorrow, but a 10-degree drop Friday and going even lower on Saturday as we start the weekend.
These latest headlines from ABC15 are sponsored by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorneys. One call, that's all.